Hola, ya hace 3 años yo estoy estudiando español porque yo vivo en Panamá. So, hi, I'm Lisa and I live in Panama City. And I make videos about my life here in Panama, the good stuff, the bad stuff, the bizarre stuff, the TIP, this is Panama stuff. And today, this is a continuation of how's my Spanish been going? So I've had some interesting things happen since the last time I made a video about how it's been going. I realize now that there are a couple of words that I just cannot seem to get straight. And to just hear the words just by themselves, there's no problem. But when the words are like in fast Spanish, I can't hear the difference. And those two words that give me so much trouble, I realize are cédula and celular. One is the cédula, like we would say in English, the cédula, the e-cédula, that is like your Panamanian ID card. And the other one is just the, like your cellular, like we call this a mobile phone, they call it a cellular. And so if I was to say it in English, cellular and cédula, there's no problem. You can hear it. And if I say it slow in Spanish, cédula and celular, I can hear it. But if I'm listening to someone and they're talking to me and they're asking me for my celular or celular, I can't hear it. And so a couple of times I have like gone up to like fill out papers for like an affiliate card, like at the grocery store or something like that. And they asked me for my celular. And I'm like, okay, so my phone number is, and he's like, no, celular. I'm like, oh, I guess you mean the other thing. And I zip this open and just show it to them. But I cannot hear it for some reason in fast Spanish. So I'm still training my ear to hear that. The other thing that I have a hard time so far with my Spanish, trying to understand is this voy a hacer y voy a hacer. One of them is I'm going to see, and the other one is I'm going to do. Voy a hacer, I'm going to see, like see about something, or voy a hacer, which is Hacer, I'm going to do. If I'm saying it myself, I know what I'm saying. But if I'm listening to someone else and they're saying voy a hacer, I can't tell the difference. And it's the context of the rapid Spanish that it's just like trying to figure out, what did they say? The other one that has been giving me trouble, so I went to buy some milk the other day at the local like corner store. And so I went in, I got the milk, and I put it on the counter, and I said, ¿Cuánto cuesta? They drop their S's here. It's not that I'm trying to speak weirdly, it's just that here in Panama, they drop their S's. So normally it'd be ¿Cuánto cuesta? But here they drop the S's, so it's ¿Cuánto cuesta? And the guy, I thought he said, un mente. And I'm like, one mind? Because mente is mind, mente. And I'm like, one mind, what is that? And then, the whole way home, I'm trying to think, like, what in the world did he say? Because I eventually just laid money out because I couldn't figure out what he was saying. Even when I asked him to, ¿Qué dijiste? Or, what's the other one? I can't even think now. It'll come to me. But anyway, when I asked him to repeat it, it sounded the same and I couldn't figure it out. What I realized later was that what he said was un con veinte, un veinte, un veinte. It was just really fast. And it sounded like un mente, which meant one mind, but he was really saying one with 20 cents. So it was $1.20 for the milk. So that's how it's been going. One day it will get easier. I have heard from people who actually have gotten it, like they've been living here for long enough that eventually it just clicks. And that's what they say. Eventually, one day it'll just click and you just have it. I am not there yet. I am looking forward to that day. But until that day comes, I will keep you apprised of how my Spanish is going. So, entonces, nos vemos en el próximo video. Hasta luego. And if you want to keep up with how my Spanish is going, don't forget to like and subscribe.